Back to play more of this.
Yes, we are.
You're supposed to sing.
Unfortunately, that I'll only sing if that song is playing, because otherwise it sounds out of key.
Yeah, that sounds more useful. Yeah, that's what we'll do.
So, since the last time you saw us, I bought the Game of the Year edition, and since we are playing this on my PS4 and not my co-host's, he gets to benefit from it, even though he doesn't own the Game of the Year edition. So we have a few things to do now, don't we?
Maybe.
We have to go back and pick up some broken armor for early game.
Yeah.
A broken sword or two, a broken weapon or two.
Talk to Liliana and Josephine.
And Colin. Cassandra too, possibly.
We didn't talk to them?
No. Yeah, we
That was your job!
We didn't talk to Cassandra, no.
That was your job! You had one goddamn job!
No, we traveled straight to the hinterlands once we got the ability to do so.
Oh, yeah. So technically, since this is still your part then, you should be playing. No, he just wants to sit there and eat his popcorn and watch. But only for it. That's a new thing we started, by the way. Whenever we're streaming, we'll be eating popcorn, so you'll be hearing crunchy.
Next time you bring the popcorn. We're just kidding.
I might. Yeah.
Or maybe next time we'll get the good stuff. Kettle corn or something like that.
I'm a big kettle corn fan. I'm gonna get a popcorn.
Oh wait. I forgot. Cassandra's out here.
Cassandra's in color right here. Just cashier right there. We need I don't. You need stronger dummies.
Was that supposed to be me?
Actually, I don't remember.
I hope that was meant to be.
What? That?
You obviously don't like somebody.
Did I do the right thing?
Stab a bunny until it's...
What I have set in motion here to destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madman, a fool.
So who do you want to be to the vine?
Since we're... Honestly, I could go either way.
Who would have... We went with female warden, right?
We did... No. We went with male, I think. Wait, I don't know what we went with.
We'll find out.
No, we did go with female warden.
Yeah, because we make her the queen.
Mm-hmm.
What's the easy way for us to find out?
We did.
Well, this also helps us so we don't have to keep questioning shit.
What is your faith here?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot.
I love that line.
But
This
is
is good,
this
by the way.
the Maker's will? I can only guess.
You don't think I'm the Herald of Andrade?
I think you were sent to help us.
Yeah, we did.
But the Maker's head takes many forms. Sometimes it's difficult to discern who it truly benefits.
We
or
aren't
how.
romancing Cassandra, so we can take her.
What's going to happen
We can
now?
pick Lily up.
Now, we deal with the Enchantress' panic over you before they do even more harm. Then we close the bridge. We are the only ones who can. After that, we find out who is responsible for this chaos, and we end them. And if there are consequences to be paid for what I have done, I pay them. I
So we
only
started with the
pray
mages,
that
most of
I
it.
am not too high.
So I guess it means we have to start with mages still.
No, we don't have to because this is a different character.
But it follows the path we've taken.
Yes.
Question is, do we want to do it?
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I?
I'm on the side of the mages. I think you're on the side of the Templars.
I'm torn. I could go either way.
You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
We'll be like, no, you can't.
You had cause.
I'd be like, she's already married herself.
You had cause.
Alright, fine.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyway. You said you believe you're chosen. Does that mean you believe in the Maker?
Do we believe in the Maker?
Yes, we did.
That's comforting. Surely the Maker put us both on this path for a reason.
Honestly, I actually kind of like the name the Maker for a god. Now, are we going to talk to her again and get all her generic dialogue, or are we going to do that later?
You do that later. If it's not important towards her future, actually we don't care.
This man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice. Yes, Commander. We've received a number of recruits, locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
I like to stand out.
At least I get everyone's attention.
And you did.
I was recruiting for the Inquisition-Episode myself. I was there during the Mage Uprising. I saw firsthand the demonstration.
You know, if you had a female mage warden,
Sandra saw a solution.
he kind of has feeling, he gets squeakier.
Now it seems we face something far
But
worse.
here's the funny part. And this is what I didn't do. Do you know what happened to all the other, all the characters you can play as in Origins? They all happen simultaneously.
I know.
The only difference is whichever one you
Where's
pick,
Duncan?
you basically,
Now they argue over a new divide while the breach remains.
like the Dalish elf gets infected, but without Duncan there to start to heal it and fix it, they die. I don't mind.
You understand our situation. I appreciate your opinion.
Look around. Our people are well organized and committed. Despite what the clerics think, we are in the best position to help. There's still a lot of work ahead.
Commander, Sir Raiden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying.
Oh, that'll go. Is it all for color?
Yeah, that's all for Cullen, unless we want to ask him about his past and whatnot, which we can do later.
Can we talk to Varric yet?
I don't know, I think so, but I'm not sure.
Put the shit on.
Alright, so. We got the Avar armor. We got the Stone Bear armor.
What about the dragon armor?
Got the dragon armor.
Look if it's the best armor. Got that one.
I'm sorry, but this is the best armor, and we're not wearing it because it looks ridiculous on a dude.
You just want the movies.
We can wear this.
Look at the Avar armor.
The Avar armor is the best. This is slightly weaker, but looks a lot cool. This is weaker, but looks a lot cooler.
I don't care. Go for what the fucking strength they have is. Go to the Avar. Show use the fucking ridiculous looking shit.
Cassandra can wear
The ridiculous looking shit.
the best armor we have because she's our other tank.
For now.
The other reason I wore the dragon armor in my personal game is because I wasn't, yeah, we're putting Varric in this.
What? Stone Bear?
Where are they putting him in, the Stone Bear or this?
Yeah, I'll put him in that. Put him in the Anthem. Because he looks a lot better than...
71 or 81?
What do you think? You got to forget which one was in Soulless where. Okay, he looks really stupid with that.
He looks stupid with this.
See, Varric, I can see wearing that because he's got the abs. Because he actually has the abs.
He's gonna wear Stone Bear.
Toss all that shit out. Toss all of it. All of it.
Actually, Defender coat. I don't think we want to toss that.
Why?
We do. Never mind. I thought it was stronger than it is.
Let's do that. Give us the shit. Go straight to us. Actually, it doesn't. It's a lot worse than we thought it would be. Alright, definitely gets us.
Do you know who can use it?
She
Not
has,
her.
she has the same shit we do. Give her the reinforced shield.
So do we.
Toss it.
Now we have some broken equipment.
Oh, man.
By the way, we can make all of that armor that we just picked up too.
Okay. That's a dragon wing.
What?
It's a wyvern ring.
Let's find out. Oh, I think it was a schematic.
No, some of the shield is a wyvern ring.
Ah,
You can sell the shit we don't need anymore, remember?
yes, yes we can. We did talk to him.
No, never mind. Go talk to Liliana.
We talked to him in his manly chest care.
We all know Varric is awesome.
We talked to you in your manly chest hair.
I do know Varric is awesome.
In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Love out. To die so that the will is done. Is death your only blessing? You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
Game?
How is this a game?
Do you see the sky? What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust? Even if you didn't support the divine peace, you wouldn't call this right. Who could? So many innocent lives. The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood. If the Maker willed this, What is it, if not a game or a cruel joke?
I'm as confused as you.
Don't ask me. I'm as baffled as you are.
Then we can only guess what he wants. The chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our life, our death. Justinia gave him everything, and he let her die.
Now, I say we soften her.
Fine.
Do you agree?
Fine.
You have to say this then.
The death is clearly impossible.
Not just me. All of us. She was the divine. She led the faithful. She was the heart. If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he?
That's funny.
I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are.
That's actually
I
one
thought
of the
it was
songs
fulfilling
to
his
you.
purpose for me, working with the divine, helping people. Now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
And that is actually what I would have preferred to say anyway, my sympathies, because she was clearly having a hard time here.
Let me help you.
Maybe you have another purpose. I can help you find it.
No, this is my blood. I regret that I couldn't let you see me like this. It was a moment.
Well, for those of you who don't know,
It won't
I
happen.
am somewhat sick at the moment.
To work.
So if you hear me blowing my nose, just don't worry. I'm not dying.
Well, my co-host just died, so I'm taking this over by myself. Now, wait a minute.
You want to talk to her?
Yeah, you can.
I said you have to go talk to her again.
I know, we gotta wait a moment though.
Just stand there.
There were so many questions surrounding.
Do we want to kill the dude or not?
Did he think we'd have noticed? He's killed
No, 2 reasons.
one of my best agents, and knows where the others are.
Why?
You know what must be done.
If you want to soften her, you can't kill him.
If you can.
And
We were friends once.
what's the other reason?
Wait. What are you
Does
doing?
that have to do with
He
Blackwall?
betrayed us.
No.
He murdered my agent.
And you'd kill him. Just like that.
You find fault with my decision?
Killing him is a waste.
Mm-hmm.
If he has knowledge, then he's a resource. Use him.
He's a loose end who could escape and get word to our enemies.
Enemy!
Betrayal put our agents in danger. I condemned one man to save dozens. I may not like what I do, but it must be done. I cannot afford the luxury of ideals at a time like this.
Ideals are critical. You should like what you do or
I
find a
said
better
ideals
way.
are crucial.
Now is precisely the time for ideals.
Because if you win but lose your soul in the process, was it worth it?
Yeah.
Apprehend Butler. See that he lives. Now, if you're happy, I have more work to do.
Too bad he left again.
Huh?
The person who was in left again.
Uh-oh.
As I was saying,
We should go talk to Josephine.
that's always been my opinion, though. Because if you lose your soul, if you sell your soul for victory, was the victory worth it?
Come on. Hey, drop the shit off with the name.
Because victory isn't worth it if you have to give up who you are. to
Just
win.
go drop the shit off with the name.
Well, first,
Oh, yeah, that's the...
The Inquisition cannot remain if you can't prove it was founded on Justinian's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked his life to slow the magic of the Witch. Sir Trevelyan, may I present the Marquis Durel, one of Divine Justinia's greatest.
And the rightful owner of Haven. How to Elion lend Justina his land for pilgrimage? This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
You own the same?
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machinocten, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of the realm. We were honored to lend this use to Divine Justine. She was a woman of supreme merit, or will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Its followers need shelter.
I think
Divines,
the Divines Advisors founded it.
we all have bigger problems.
I don't know. What do you think we would say?
I think we all have bigger problems.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Demons are pouring from the sky, and you're worried about land claims.
Haven is the Uranians' rightful property.
Has Empress Helen officially acknowledged your possession of Haven? I was unaware her Imperial Majesty had conferred with Varangian monarchs on this matter.
Has not yet had.
We face a dark time nowadays. Divine Justinia would not want her passing divine us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they may seem.
I'll think of it. The Inquisition might stay.
And my chin is clipping through the top of my clothes.
Also, it'll never cease to be silly to me that
Do the Duralians actually have
the Orlesians all wear masks.
His Grace's
Yeah.
position is not so strong as he presents.
I still don't get why.
Despite our parental relations, the Duralions are Orlesians. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Helen must negotiate with Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
You handled the Marquis well.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after.
I do a very nickname for Josephine.
What?
Ruffles.
I also like how Liliana calls her Josie.
Oh yeah. That's not close friends though. You gotta.
I know, but it shows it's a nice glimpse under the hard exterior whenever you hear her call it.
It's a nice glimpse under the skin of Nightingale.
Yeah.
May I ask what brought you here to the Inquisition?
Sister Liliana, we've been acquainted for
It's not a real party until someone's small clothes are hung from the chantry board.
Really?
I'm quoting Liliana there.
What sort of dealings do you have?
But really?
For some years,
Oh,
as
these
the
Josephine's.
ambassador from Antiva to Orlando. The
Cold.
nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
Glad you're here.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montague.
Thank you. Let us hope so.
By the way, I really like her accent.
I was not gonna learn.
I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But
It does have voice anyway.
I've
How
much
do I
work
do?
to do.
I should look that up eventually.
You find out it's someone makes you squee.
Oh, I'll look it up now.
My name is Elaine. I research demons and other creatures.
Oh god, it's stuck in the foot. Found something for you.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, very helpful. Just leave it there.
Okay, I see your lung.
Huh?
I see your lung.
Allegra. Oh god, that's right. I do know who she is.
Who?
Allegra Carr.
Who's that?
Well, Naknor Kesh from Andromeda.
Has nothing to do with that.
She doesn't really an upcoming young one.
They bring back with the service.
I will speak to the Duchess. She can be
A Black Emporium. We're unlocking it.
You're fine.
No, we're not going there. We're only at the moment. The only thing we can afford to buy there is crafting materials. Which, if we don't need crafting materials, we're not.
We don't need to go there. Let's start sending our forces out, getting some side stuff done.
Okay, Varric.
Have Josephine do it.
Let us begin.
There's a reason why. To know. Yes.
So,
Liliana.
Let's see what we have.
There's a reason for that one. Fuck that, man. Go to. No, we'll wait on that. Is there anything in Orlais we can do? Nope.
there isn't, I don't think.
Check it. No, not yet. Alright, let's go do the thingy.
Just gather coin, so. Address and know
Yeah, I'll do that one. This one I always send color on.
To work?
Since we don't have power to do much of anything else, let's go to the hinterlands. How you do that?
I do love the result of the killing that one of our what happens later in Skyhold.
What?
I won't spoil it for the viewers who haven't seen it yet.
I don't think I've gotten to that point yet. Okay, my rogue and my mage.
And Varric rocking the
man's hair.
the man hair and the
Man!
Varric, he is a man.
Man!
Now you're a man.
There you go.
Varric's
That'll take all the snot.
Varric's chest hair is so manly it'll put hair on your chest. See, Cassandra doesn't look too bad in that, but you look terrible in it.
That's all that shit. Everything. Oh wait. Give me a...
Have you ever been to Hightown in Kirkwall?
No, why?
You'd be Harding in
What is it?
Well,
Never mind. The only thing I can't find, I don't know where to help. I have to find is obsidian.
You found that fucking everywhere, dude.
I haven't found any yet.
There's none in the hinterlands.
Found plenty of everything else.
So
are we gonna side quest the hinterlands to death in this update, or are we gonna go to Val Royeaux as soon as we get the opportunity?
We're gonna do some side questing. Of course, why wouldn't we? There's a lot of dead people around.
Inquisition forces. They're trying to protect the refugees.
Take my axe!
They are not apostates.
I do not think they care, Seeker.
There's one ability. There's one ability that I really like in the two-handed tree, though.
What?
Grappling hook. Well, actually, that's not in the two-handed tree.
That's not in the theater tree at all.
Yeah, that's in the what I decided to focus on. Grappling hook is so good, though. Especially if you're a two-handed weapon user. Admit it, it's fun to be like, basically do a scorpion, get over here. Not only that, not only that, you know what it turns into at the higher levels, right? And you know what the second level of it does, right? You grab him with the grappling hook, and then you kick him with and then you kick him and stun him. So it's, get over here! Boosh! Now stay down. Hey, look, you're already level 4.
Yep. You bitch.
Oh gosh, those guys are annoying.
Let's see what I shook about him.
What? So which do you prefer, the Vanguard or the whatever the other?
I do a mix of both.
I'm focusing. I haven't done any Vanguard because Vanguard is best if you're planning on being a tank.
It's done.
We're sword and board, so we can tank.
So, not even call it sword and board.
And look at I didn't notice that other part of that armor.
What?
Shows off his manly muscles.
Yeah.
Television.
You have to have some before you can show them off.
Mother Giselle.
I am. You must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
Yeah, you
Send
think?
that soldier.
We do not teach that magic is evil. We teach that pride is evil, and does not corrupt only mages. But I did not ask you to come simply to debate with me.
Then why am I here?
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, sensitive.
Yeah, it was a tragic sentiment.
Yeah.
What happened was horrible.
Fear makes us desperate, but hopefully not beyond reason. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are not immune to. They are heard only frightful tales of you.
Thank you, Phil.
Give them something else to believe.
Will it work? No. What do you think it's
Will that work?
That'll just make it worse.
Could it be worse than it is?
Probably yes.
Let me put it this way. You needn't be against them. You just need some of them to doubt. The power is the unified force. Take that from them and you receive its reward.
It's good of you to do this.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched or not. Or sent to things, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to the rallying call, as they will listen to me. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us. Destroy us. I will go to it.
So very lit up with it.
There will be a meal to it. It is not much.
Good.
But I will let it
You're totally putting her in it once you get her.
Which outfit am I referring to, though?
The one Varric's currently wearing.
Maybe. Can you talk about the one that,
Corporal
Sandra's
Mayer
wearing?
is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area. We should speak with him.
See, Varric can rock that outfit. That's the thing. He's manly enough.
Yeah, Solus cannot. He's a skinny mage guy. Get up the hill!
Should we show the viewers the ridiculousness of what the armor Cassandra's wearing looks like on you for...
You already did.
I don't know, Oh, yeah.
They can go back and pause it at that point.
They didn't see it. They saw it in the inventory, but they didn't see it on you.
It shows up on you when you scrolling through stuff.
Yeah. We don't want everybody seeing our nipple. It's clearly made for a Canary. Let's just put it that way.
Of any gender. No. Because, I mean, look at Iron Man. He shows his nipples to the whole world.
Yeah, but a bare-chested Canary isn't as strange, isn't as weird looking as a bare-chested human male.
What about a bare-chested female elf? I'm sorry. That's just a personal fantasy. My bad.
This quest is the most annoying quest in the entire game.
Only for melee builds.
Hey, what are we?
I don't wait to fix the customer. You'd be surprised.
Somebody, my wife needs help. What's wrong with your wife?
What's wrong with you? What?
Can't catch her breath, but can't wear similar lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it. He's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
Kids, cults are bad.
Cults are naughty things that shouldn't happen.
Want some Kool-Aid? Sorry, I had to.
This is the red kind?
Maybe.
I only drink the red kind of Kool-Aid.
I haven't actually drank Kool-Aid in ages.
I have. Oh yeah!
Oh no!
Oh yeah. Tell me the horseman. Oh god, I hate this quest. That's where we're going first. To get our horses.
Tiddle it, tiddle it.
Remember when I talked to him? Nah, that's good. Who cares?
We need to ask about the blankets, though.
No, there's a specific dude we actually left. He's the other side. He's down over around here. We're going up around here.
I'm pretty sure he's actually over there.
No, because the caches are down here.
Good point.
They wouldn't put them. I do love how, depending on what you're walking on, the foot.
The foot sounds are
Yeah.
different. I'm pretty sure he's right there.
It doesn't matter, because we were the same way that anyway.
What do you do to these refugees war?
These poor sods lost everything when the natives and the Templars went crazy. If we were in a village, I could just pinch a blanket off a clothesline and be fine. Out here, I'm sure the apostates have plenty of supplies. Just haven't been able to find them.
Farewell.
I'll see you.
Certainly a big spooky cave. Isn't this a big spooky cave?
Yeah, it's spooky.
You know what? Before we go any further, I need to fix something very important. Oh, that's not even fair.
What? You want the other one?
No, actually, I want that one. Actually.
We're going for a great lunge.
I don't know.
I like to split it up evenly between this and the class type ability that I'm doing.
Yeah, we'd be going with that one.
So, are we go? Which one are we? So, are we going Vanguard or Battle Master?
Well, that's as far as Vanguard as we're going to go.
Why?
Actually, I'm probably gonna add that.
The other stuff in Vanguard is actually pretty good. Take a look at it.
That's the other one. That's the only other one I do.
Look at the one below it.
You're forgetting. That's an active. That's an ability that we have to activate. These are all passives. The reason why I have that is because of the guard issue. This, look, maximum guard, so I can just keep piling shit onto it, and that returns damage to them. Plus, it gives an extra.
I think there are other good ones in this tree too.
There's only that one now. In order to get to that, we have to go past a lot of this shit. We have to do talk.
Challenge that is good.
This
because
sucks.
That gets the enemy's attention though.
But it still sucks. That means they're attacking us, and we can't be fucking replenish fast enough.
You're a tank. Your job is to draw all the enemy's attention.
That's what we had. We're a leader. We're not designed to be a tank.
Well, we're not gonna have. Well, listen. Sword and Shield is a tanky class.
No, the warrior class itself is a tanky class. It's designed to be a tanky class. That's why they wear the heavy armor.
But Sword and Shield is especially tanky because of the shield. So, I was thinking the ideal party for us was going to be us, Iron Bull, Sarah, and a spell user,
Dorian.
Dorian.
There's a reason why Dorian.
So,
I'm waiting for you to ask me why.
Why?
He's a necromancer. You have no idea how fucking incredible that is. Oh look! He just cast Tor on him! Now they can't really do as much damage as before. Hi! We're going against guys who are 5 levels above us.
So I was
you can't do shit.
So I was thinking that the best part, that the way we would set it up is, we're the tank, Iron Bull's the damage dealer, Sarah's the ranged person, and Dorian's the spellcaster.
One way or another, we're getting lunge anyway.
Does my plan make sense? Does my plan make sense, though? Because we need a tank, and it's either going to be Cassandra or us.
You know what a tank's sole purpose is?
To take damage and distract the enemy.
Yeah, you know what I'm at? You do realize the warriors, in and of themselves, are designed as tankers.
Yes, but a two-handed weapon user deals more damage than we would. They're better suited for the primary damage.
This fuck is hitting with Soul. Oh my god. Solus, what the fuck are you doing all the way over there? Get over here next to us.
So Iron Bull would be better suited to be our damage dealer because he's using a two-handed weapon.
We must continue on if we are to secure the alliance.
Because we decided we weren't going to try and use everyone. At least I think we decided that, didn't we?
It's stupid to try.
So this game does allow you to do it because you all level up pretty much at the same time. So you don't have to catch up.
The only exception to that is your PC levels up a hell of a lot better.
Which is annoying because the game never tells you when your characters are, how close your other characters are to getting the level up. It only ever tells you about the PC.
I'm really angry right now.
Why?
Fucking shielders! Mages automatically have an advantage over them.
One thing that You need the shield bash ability, or something that knocks them off their feet. Because we need a tank. It's gotta be either us or Cassandra. Us, Cassandra, or Iron Bull. And you or Cassandra are better, I think, best suited for it.
We have Blackwall.
Or Blackwall.
We're surrounded by enemies. This is not good. Oh no! He's dead already. Just give up. Ow. Yep, bye.
That's why you ever wonder why I prefer to specialize in two-handed? Because I like being the damage dealer.
No.
Oh, come now, Seeker. I'm just trying to be friendly.
Try to be quiet instead.
When you brought me along to talk, there is the thought.
By the way, you probably want to go up there. I think that's where I think there's a quest up there, the Apostate Mages camp.
Yeah, but until we get it, it's not gonna make much sense.
I think you can get it by going up there.
Nope. This dude is on fire! Yeah, don't take damage from it. That's why. Right away, really quick. This dude is on fire! I do not do you dashed.
Is there any reason to actually use the daggers? Or are using ranged weapons with just empirically better?
Certain rogue can get the 1,000 cuts ability, which literally is insane.
Are we gonna use coal at all?
Probably not. The only reason why I use coal is if I have enough ranged people already, and that's only if I plan on having.
If you plan on being a ranger, a archer, or a mage.
I don't even use them next time anyway.
Well, mage can make use of them because you don't need Dorian if you're a mage.
I still have Dorian. Dude, with Dorian, 2 mages can. I'll show you.
Or I should say that you don't need
Yeah. 2 mages, chain lightning, mages. Boom! Oh look, every time you use your basic attack, your cooldown gets 0.5 reduction.
Or I should say, if
you're just attacking because you have to stand still while attacking. Your mana heals. Boom.
Or I should say that you're
chain lightning, chain lightning, chain lightning, chain lightning. How do you think I've been getting to half my fights as a mage?
I should say that
I'm stuck behind some rocks. As soon as I get a chance, I'm gonna level up on people. Oh god, he's a Venatori.
What?
Well, he's dead now.
Only Venatoris can do that?
You'll know if they're Venatori if they have a book that floats in front of them. It's a Venatori, it's a Winter Mage. they become a lot more prominent and a lot more big of a pain in the ass.
But
Okay,
as I was going to say,
do this.
if you have two mages, you don't need a archer.
Yeah, you do. How are you gonna pick locks?
Fair point.
You idiot.
No, but
No.
I didn't say
You don't need to have two melee classes. You don't need to have two warriors. One of them sits there, soaks up the damage, everybody else just piles into it. If you build them right.
Like in my other game where I'm the two-handed guy, my plan is to be the damage dealer and have either Cassandra or Blackwall be the. I haven't decided which one I want yet. Probably Cassandra be the tank.
There's a shield bash, which I will be getting eventually.
You definitely want to shield bash.
I'll be getting that. We'll be getting that eventually at some point.
We want to go straight Vanguard.
Yep.
Because as long as we have her, she's our tank. What?
Depending on what else I want to put it into. I want to get that unlocked for as soon as possible.
Why don't you like the two-handed tree? I gotta ask that.
Because there's no good abilities for it.
Mighty blow.
There's no good abilities for it.
There are quite a few. Yeah.
Well, did there?
And just generally swinging a big BFS around.
There's also not that many good weapons for it. All pretty much the same.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume you know what BFS means and not define it.
I know what it means. It's Dragon Age's version of the BFG.
Yep.
Fuck you!
Admit it, everyone loves a BFS. Unless you have a BFG.
Yeah, BFG. This is the only reason why I want to play fucking. God damn. A bunch of bitches.
Even though it would be totally impractical in real life, I always thought it's always been one of the coolest things to happen when a character swings around a two-handed sword with one hand, because it makes them look so much like I am so strong that this thing is a toothpick to me. The only practical thing
Yes,
about
I know being attacked by an archer. I don't care.
the only practical thing about swinging around a two-handed sword with one hand,
Oh, bitch!
is that it would allow you to have a massive sword with a massive amount of reach and use a shield.
Did I just like plow into the guy and kill him with one shot?
I think you did.
I think I did too. Just for clarification, we are not using any Only using pointy, sharp things on our
No, we aren't.
ball weapon, right?
No.
Thought
We're,
that-
we're currently using an axe.
It's pointy and sharp. It's not a dull piece of shit.
Yeah, we're only using the pointy sharp things. I thought you meant we were only using a sword.
No.
Because swords are heroic.
Because sharpy, killy things are heroic.
Yes, they are.
You know, we're going away from where we're supposed to be going this entire time.
Yes.
You didn't say anything.
I didn't actually know. No. I was just saying yes.
We will have to trade off at some point.
Nah, I'm cool with just having you play the entire time.
Fuck you. Hey, we don't have to get ahead of it.
Sure, but
Oh well. Stabby time! Nice.
murder, maim, death, kill.
Murder, death, kill. Murder, death, kill. Murder, death. Shut up, Stallone. It's the future. You couldn't get that thing fixed? No. You don't get it.
I do.
You know why I like the Matrix?
The worstest thing about we all know the worst thing about that Judge Dredd movie.
No.
Not only that,
You know what?
Stallone removes his helmet.
Yeah.
Judge Dredd never removes his helmet.
But the guy's his mentor. He was told to remove his helmet.
But Judge Dredd in the comics has never removed his helmet.
That's because Judge Dredd in the comics was never ordered to remove his helmet. You didn't think about that, did you?
That was one good thing about the Carl Urban movie.
Urban.
Carl Urban movie, he never removed his helmet. Also, he delivered the catchphrase a lot closer to the way it should be delivered. No. Just a quiet, reserved. I am.
Follow me! Make here! I want to make friends with you! Kiss my... Hey, eat my plate! How are you eating about? You see why chain lightning is so fucking useful?
No wolf would fight with such determination.
The breach may have driven them mad. Perhaps a demon took command of the pack.
As I'm saying, I do like how every time you step on a different kind of ground, it actually reflects that instead of just like dun 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 dun.
And we are not doing where the Druffalo roam.
What?
So you know you have to pass to do that quest.
You do realize I know how to do it.
You realize you need to go past the rift.
You do realize you don't have to stop. You didn't know about that. It was a secret path, did you? Alcohol!
Marshals of status.
My alcohol requires opening.
Yes.
You know what that means? Yeah, treasure. I've been playing for an hour. So we're doing side quests. We'll play for a certain amount of time.
Should we plunder your car for more alcohol?
We gotta get stuff in there.
Every bandit between here and Haven would be on them like he flies on crap. You'll have rounds once I know they won't let them as a cold winter's breakfast.
Got a problem with me?
Now, it seems reasonable.
I guess.
That sounds more than reasonable.
Glad to hear it. My wife Elena manages the farms and runs in charge of my guards. They'll tell you what they need. Until then,
Since I'm playing right now, if you do want to get some more alcohol, you'll have to get it.
Nope, I don't want to get it. That's the only one we're drinking tonight anyway. Get to the camp. We need to make the camp. So we have a point. This is way more important. We talked to the people in the farm too, but we need to make our camp first.
I heard
We're questing.
If you want our forces, then we need our fathers back safe in their fields. Since the breach appeared, the wolves have gone mad. They come after our men like beasts with the water sickness. You deal with the wolves, and our fathers will be safe here.
Tell me about the wolves.
How are these wolves acting differently from normal?
Normal wolves, there are lively, but come at them with a torch and a blade and they run. These beasts, though, it's like dark spawn during the blight, or when the dead rose tree comes.
I wonder what would happen if you let Redcliffe burn.
I've got too many men to beasts. I won't make it.
I should do a playthrough where everybody died.
No.
Well, you know what happens if Liliana dies in the Origins, right?
What?
She basically wakes. The way it was the warden left her for dead. She wakes up, and
I was wondering if they did that or if they created someone just to replace Liliana
Nope.
if she died.
nope. She basically the idea is she wakes up. It's inside the thing.
If you put up a few watchdogs, we all have more water.
You said you had a way to help the refugees.
There are too many people. It's a good place to raid right now. I've marked your spots along there. You set up watchtowers there. I'll talk to the master and get the people weaponed.
Farewell.
That sounds like a good job. Sounds like a job for people other than us.
Nah, it's totally a job for us.
Just keep going straight. What are you doing? Oh, this is the Druffalo one.
The Druffalo Room.
You don't know about the secret path, do you?
Nope. I do not know about the secret path.
We don't need to keep clicking on where we're going, by the way.
I do not know about the secret path of secretness.
I'll have to show you the secret path of secretness. It's not really a secret path. It's just a cheat you can do in the game.
This would be a good place to set up camp.
Don't rest. I don't need it.
It's a free action. That's
It
the thing.
clears all of our guard.
Ah,
You didn't know that?
no.
Yeah, it clears all the guard that has been accumulated by warriors. That's why you don't rest unless you really have to. Because everything gets replenished. No. Those are the wolves. You do not. The only grenades we use are the bees, and I don't care about those. I only use them in emergency cases.
Not the bees!
Yes.
What?
That's that thing. Is that the joke in here?
I don't know. I just know that that's a joke from,
Why do you keep marking the things off?
so, because that's a, quest, giving location, but I didn't know where, but I'm not going to be able to find it on the map.
You know you can just keep opening the map, right? That's the rift we don't want to go to.
Yeah, that's evil rift. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
It's evil rift of Venus.
Turn around. You want to go north, hit that one first. Because once you hit that one, you can turn around and hit the other two.
By the end of Hard in Height, almost every character is revealed as a spy or a traitor.
Wait, you read my book?
It was in the Inquisition library. Everyone but Donna turned out to be in disguise. Is that common?
Are we still talking about books, or are you asking if everyone I know is a secret agent?
Are there many tricksters in dwarven literature?
A handful, but they're the exception. Mostly they're just honoring the ancestors. It's fairy tale stuff. Human literature. Now there's where you'll find the tricky, clever, really deceitful types.
Curious.
Not really. Dwarves write how they want things to be. Humans write to figure out how things are.
Love that. That's a good line, too.
I didn't even know about that.
What?
The conversation between those two. Steal the wolves, get the watchtower dealt with. We're just gonna have Cullen do it.
Yeah, you have to have Cullen do it.
Pretty sure there's no, I think Josephine can do it too. Shut the drift! Can't go the other way. You have to go the other way.
Past evil rift of evilness.
Yep. We also just did the Druffalo one while we had it.
You're doing that quest.
I'll show you how to do it. It's really fucking easy. I can't believe you haven't figured out how to do
I
it.
probably have forgotten.
You're going up a hill. Just give me it.
I get lost in this game if you can't tell.
I can never get lost in the hinterlands.
Why?
You know how many characters I've created? So there's one area I know almost by the back of my hand. Except for the fact that you apparently merge with the water there.
How long are we gonna stream for? Our standard length?
I don't feel like it. Bye! I actually need to get the quest set up.
The worst of evilness.
Mm-hmm. Where's he at? No, he's not there somewhere. It's not supposed to be enemies over here. Oh yeah, there are.
I think I read somewhere you can cheese that rift by using the Druffalo.
What do you mean?
You can let the Druffalo, because the Druffalo will help you in battle and can actually kill some of the fade demons.
We don't need to.
I know, but I heard that you can actually use the Gruffalo to help you beat that rift.
I'll show you the little secret pathway.
Let me read it. Let me read up.
Ready for the little secret pathway? It's the one pathway you can take. You can't. That's the way when people get in combat with you. Bye! Assuming the Druffalo actually followed me and was just dicking around. Come on. I'm supposed to go all the way back to him. I have to go all the way back to him, don't I? God damn it. Alright, you want a little secret to it? You know how the Druffalo can't climb walls?
Yeah?
You see that little pathway there?
Yeah?
Right along the side of the wall? If you cut close to it, the rift will activate, but it won't follow you.
What's it called? What's that quest called?
With the Druffalo roam?
No, the one with that rift.
I don't know. Fade rifts?
No, take a look at it. Because I'm looking it up.
Fade rifts on the farm? I'm looking so cool in my shit, yeah. One downside of this quest, you have to actually literally go super goddamn. You go forward a little bit and then watch the Druffalo follow you. Hate it. Come on, dude, you're like so. So. It is so. Oh no, hey.
There are so many quests in the Interlands, too.
I think it has the most quests out of everything. I love how he just like blah 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 blah. You cut across here. Voila. It'll activate, but it won't matter. Like so. Now you all know a little secret trick to do in this quest without having to worry about that rift. Or you can just level the hell up and then do the quest after you beat the crap out of the rift. Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Faith, and leave me alone. Taking a bath.
I still love one of Sarah's lines is great. Where she says at some point that something, I can't remember, I think I can take it back now, but she says that something that's how we got here, and here is stupid and smells of horse.
Oh, that's what I see you're gonna talk to after you put recruiter.
And that is one of my favorite lines, though. And here is
stupid. It smells of horse. Love you, Sarah. Please make sweet LV babies with me. LV Meiji babies with me.
Except that can't be a thing because
She doesn't like bricks. That was a bad one. You don't need to walk. Run forward a little bit, stop. Run forward a little bit, stop. Follow the pathway so that you don't lose him in the fucking crap hole.
I do like that his
You
name...
can go further than that, Ethan.
I do like that his
Keep
name...
going.
His name is Druffy.
Keep going. Like, literally, you can go until he's, like, halfway gone, and he'll make it. Although that was enemies. So you may not want to be facing them when you do this. There's also a little trick where at a certain point you can fall off the edge. Like fall down onto the grass below and he'll follow you. And clip through everything. He clipped through a stone monument! Did you see that? What the fuck are you doing? We don't have taunt, remember? That's Stolas you're trying to stab.
The apostates have fled to the hills.
Don't tell me I lost Druffy. No, I didn't.
No, he's on your map, by the way. You see that emblem behind you? That's Druffy. I don't know where the heck he went now.
He's probably stuck on a wall.
Yeah, you got him stuck. Like an idiot. Go up and over the wall. Stop. You need to make sure he actually can follow you now. Okay, there's a way you have to do this.
You can do this quest, because this quest is just annoying.
No, it's free now.
Alright, then give it back.
Just fall down there. Just go down right there. Go straight. Go straight. Slide. Slide. Stop. Fuck. Go get your feet.
Now he's running all the way back, probably.
No, he's just going in circles. Doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. If we ever get in combat, just disengage. Come on, Druffy.
Come on! Come on, Druffy!
Me. We have to glitch this out.
Pages and learn by fighting everywhere. Great job.
Come on, Druffy.
Did he say great job, Blondie?
Yes, he did.
Oh, I'm assuming because Anders is blonde.
Oh, maybe. God, you glitched it. He's stuck! He's stuck! Oh, wait, it's free. Go straight down here. Follow me, Druffy. You can follow me. Watch this. This is actually kind of funny.
Well, you unstuck the Druff.
You saw that, right?
Yeah.
No, did you see that? He teleported.
Well, you unstuck Druffy.
No, the audio would do anyway. You just gotta go tell the dude. You saw that though, right? He teleported. Oh, there he is. I was like, who's to do that?
Thanks, thank you. I appreciate it. And I'll see to it this never happens.
We still got to deal with the fucking wolves. Go deal with the wolves. What are you doing?
There's a landmark that we didn't get.
Yes! Fuck the landmarks right now. Kill the wolves.
Sarah is hilarious, though. It is such a bummer that she's only available for
She'll cut you off too after some point. You missed some elf route, by the way. She'll basically look at you and go like, hey, I don't like guys. You can actually get Dorian as a male though.
I know, because Dorian's gay.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually only available as a male.
I know.
It's kind of a big part of. It's kind of a big deal that he's gay. That's why his dad doesn't. Him and his dad don't get along. Remember?
It's because his dad used blood magic on him to try and jail. Oh, you didn't remember that part, did you? You're gonna pass up after we have to go on the other side. Go. Other side, other side, other side! Go, 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 go! That's the rift you don't want to go to. Bad. Bad co-host. Keep going straight. When you follow this path, you'll come across the cave. Now you know how to do it.
So I'm used to using the sword and shield, though.
Why?
I've never done sword and shield.
These must be the wolves Elaine has spoke of.
Do not immediately start with payback straight ever. Because if you
I
take...
thought I wasn't doing I didn't realize I was doing a payback strike. I thought it was doing
You don't have a grapple hook.
No, that's not what I thought I was doing either. I thought I was doing shield bash.
You don't have shield bash. We haven't unlocked it yet. We don't need to use shield bash on these guys either.
I'm just so used to using. Like I always open with the same thing whenever I'm doing a what in mine, where I'm a two-handed.
That guy
Grapple hook, mighty blow.
Lunge! Lunge! First, rule number one about using a sword and shield weapon, if you have lunge, that's your opening move. As soon as you get within range of your lunge hitting, you use it. Unless it's on a shield guy, then you just kind of like, fuck. Kill the demon, kill the demon, kill the demon. War cry! We need the guard. Payback strike. Payback strikes is a little bit more useful than people give it credit for.
The farmers should be safe from the wolves.
I expect the wolves are also pleased to be freed from the demon's control.
Yeah, you missed some. Turn around. Got two things to look back here. You want to walk off and just leave them sitting there. There's shit in here, by the way. A lot of shit.
A lot of elf root, and I think a lot of iron.
I think a lot of iron, and then there's also that other thing that we never picked up the quest for.
Yeah, we did.
The one about the fucking dude in the cave? No, we didn't. No, it's Onyx that we can find it. We gotta go to the... up there. There's loot in there. Let's get rid of the bow. There's nothing else over here. Okay, so. There's no railings! You can't jump on that.
So if we decide we're doing the mages or the Templars?
I don't know yet. I don't have a feeling.
I said we decided mages would be consistent with.
Yeah, mages would be consistent with the way that we played it, because we've been favoring the mages all along. But maybe this guy's kind of like I don't like the mages or something. I mean, most of his family is part of the Chantry after all. Yep. Well, did we get this one? Put it next to you. You open it. You don't break the box open, you dumbass.
I know you don't use grenades, though.
No, we don't. And even if I did, I don't use them enough to warrant getting an extra slot for them. I will use the bees occasionally, but
Not the bees.
there's really I don't really use grenades. I don't think I've ever gotten a full mosaic thing made. No, I did once, because I literally spent an entire day doing it. I was really bored that day.
I never 100%, because I usually can't be bothered to find all of the pointless collectibles.
I got really bored one day. I'm like, I'm just gonna do this. This is before I did the Relation quest. Because I'm like, I want to get everything from the hinterlands, just so I don't have to come back to this hellhole. Lo and behold, I realized there was an actual hole in here. Ordered by There Be Dragons. Fine. You can go back to your little thing now. Get the watchtowers done. When do you get the watchtowers done so we can get that quest done so we can get the horses? Dude. No! Launch it! Launch! There you go. Anyway.
I do not believe these are simply bandits. Their armor and training suggest something deeper.
So the quest I think it is. Wolves. Lunge. Even that extra hit at the end of it. I've gone back when I'm like level 10s. Barrett's getting ass kicked. You need to learn how to use sword and shield layout. That's always my first character, is the sword and shield layout. For Origins, my first one was a male nobleman.
See, I screwed up. I'm pretty sure I screwed up my character. Underground.
Well, that's glitch.
Yeah. I'm fairly certain I messed up with the creating of my character in Origins.
Why?
Because I kind of split the baby in terms of two-handed and sword and shield. I started out being a sword and shield, and then I went two-handed.
Never, if I remember correctly, in Origins you can use archery ones too. Never, ever split the baby on the same class. If you're gonna split it on the opposite classes. What I would always do is I would always have my warrior, and then I'd have archery equipment right behind it to back it up, because even a couple of shots at the beginning, before I get down and dirty.
Because at first I thought I was going to be a sword and shield guy. Then I changed my mind and decided to go two-handed and started specking myself for it. And
once you pick something, you stick with it all the way through. Because enemies don't respawn in Origins. Plus, you have a max level limit of 25.
Oh, Pillars of Eternity has an even lower level cap. 16.
Oh well. I've learned a secret about the rifts.
What?
We need to get whoever we have as our mage, we have to get them to learn the spell. Even just the spell will help us in rift fights. You know why?
Why?
You know that little things that form
Yeah.
out of the rift? You can hit those with a dispel and it kills it. It prevents it from being summoned in the first place. So if you have two, my favorite one is if you have two mages going out there, plop plop, boom, there's two gone. So I'm able to give it a rift faster now. Because I'll dispel I'll pop a dispel out.
Yeah, my first sign that that one farm Fey Rift was nope was
The giant red skull?
yeah. Whenever an enemy's
Has a giant red skull over the top of its health bar, you kind of want to get the fuck out of it.
It's surprising that an Alvin apostate is the one fulfilling Inquisition voluntarily.
it is surprising.
Is it? Oh, it is. We gotta get the watchtowers. It's nowhere near where the watchtowers are. No, we need to get the watchtowers, then we head back there. There they are. Yeah, get the one south and then pop up.
But yeah. That was my problem with Origins. I split the baby and it was a very bad idea.
My favorite one, what I would do. Actually, this is the only time. This is the only incredibly useful time you do it. You shouldn't split the baby with the same class unless you're doing rogue. Rogue. If you start as a rogue archer, put a couple into knives because you're gonna need it. If you start with knives, pop a couple into archery. Don't load it up, just enough to give you that extra advantage of it. Because remember, you get the 2-weapon skill set, so you flip it. It's like, oh. So one thing Origins always had.
Yeah, the person who's really meant to be two-handed in that game is the dwarf, not the human noble.
Yep. Even then, I still gave dwarves a sword and shield. The commoner you have to have is the rogue. The dwarf commoner has to be the rogue. Because nothing else makes sense.
I would do a dwarf commoner. I just don't like being a rogue, so I would probably wind up doing a dwarf commoner noble. I mean, dwarf commoner warrior.
It doesn't make much sense, because he's a commoner who's part of their quote-unquote mafia. So why would he be a warrior?
Perhaps he's an enforcer that they send in to solve particularly tough problems.
Yeah. I don't know.
He's the guy they send in to take care of the people who can't be dispatched with a well-placed knife.
Everybody can be dispatched with a well-placed knife. Oh look, more enemies. Kill them with impunity. Oh, fuck these guys. The one disadvantage that warriors and rogues have are the shield guys. Mages will always have the advantage against the guys with shields. You know why?
Why?
Because the very last mage attack comes from the front. That's why you always want a mage with you. So you're distracting the guy with the oh no, I'm hitting the shield. You never have to worry about flanking them because they can just keep hitting them. They're the only ones who have, as part of their basic attack, an automatic flanking attack. I mean, yeah, they're weak as shit and can't hold out in a fight, but...
I think we, and in Origins, I think we all know who the best mage is.
Elves.
What?
Elves.
No, I mean the best mage party member.
Oh, yeah. Well, we only really technically officially have one. So.
Well, in Origins, you also have Wind.
That's right, you do have Wind. But we all know who the best really is.
Yep, Morgan.
Damn
Morgan
straight.
for the win.
And it has nothing to do with me, the fact that I like Morgan so much I want to make her squeaky with it.
You really
I love Morgan. She's actually my favorite character in the entirety of Dragon Age.
I do like how
Followed by Liliana.
I do like how when
I love how if you romance somebody else as a male, like if you romance Liliana, Morgan still comes to you and says, it's for her benefit that we should do this.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, Morgan.
That's
What a bitch.
That's the point. It is for her benefit. Otherwise, you're
No, it's like it's for Liliana's benefit that we should do this, so you can live. Damn, Morgan. I never thought you'd be the one to use that argument.
She wants you to do it, and she knows that that's the only argument that's going to convince you. Of course she's going to say it.
I just love Morgan.
By the way, the old god baby does show up in this game.
I know. I met him. Do you know what his name is?
Kieran.
Kieran. Do you know what happens if the Flemeth is alive?
She
steals his soul. His old god soul. That's why I'm glad we killed him. We did kill her, right?
Yes.
For those of you who don't know, she is a bitch to kill. It took me 3 times before I finally figured out how to do it. Boom, baby, boom!
Because she turns into a dragon.
Yep. I was dumb. I probably should have mentioned that to you. Don't use lunge on the shielded guys unless they're not looking at you. Because it will block you. You may, wait, you probably want to use Warcry. Hopefully we still have it. If you're surrounded by enemies, Warcry the fuck up. Solus is getting his ass kicked. Fucking Cassandra. What the fuck was that? What the fuck is that? That's the one thing I like about lunge, too. Even if it doesn't connect with anything, it resets itself. So you literally use
Grappling hook does the same thing.
Yeah, but grappling hook doesn't officially, like, launch you across the well.
No, it just does. Come over! Get over here!
Fuck, I missed. Even if we just get the level with that in it, it'll be useful.
I also, well...
Oh look, we just used the lunge, we gotta wait for the cooldown. Get over here! Not to mention enemies will respawn in this game, unlike Origins. So I don't know if they do or not. I can't wait to...
Also, am I the only one who thinks that,
Why is Varric getting... Oh god!
Because Varric decided to be a moron and get caught up in
You just
melee.
switched... Jeez, you can Warcry. It'll give us just enough. It'll give us the guard back that we need. So, let's at a time now you can use Chain Lightning. That's another thing. Because it comes from above, the shields can't block it. Look at fucking Solus wrecking him, man. Look at Dorian, he's gonna be even more badass.
Mm-hmm. But,
yes, we will give everybody at least a level 1 spell in every single category.
But, I definitely want to do a Dwarven Commoner and a Dwarven Noble.
The storyline for the Noble is actually kind of sad.
I agree.
The Commoner is just kind of like bullshit. Really? Fuck you.
And the Dwarven Noble origin might be the only time I ever support Harrowmon.
I don't know why. In my Dwarven game, I think I actually had a Dwarven Noble who supported her brother. I want to say it was a female. I don't think she romanced anybody. I think she was female, and I think she supported her brother.
The line of reasoning that you use if you are a Dwarven Noble who supports your brother is actually quite interesting. Basically, the line of reasoning you put is that he wasn't doing it out of personal vendetta. He was just playing the game, and he played it better than you or Treon.
Yep. The sad thing is, in my philosophy is, all he had to do was ask. Because the way I had it was my character had no aspirations to the throne whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
My character just wanted to get out there and beat the shit out of stuff. That was what my RP for it was. Setting me up kind of pissed me off a little bit, but I'm now a warden. I'm gonna have enough fame in Fortnite. Fuck you, bitch. I get to kill shit. You're stuck in your little throne.
Not to mention, you actually wind up somewhat getting the better deal because a Dwarven Noble Warden winds up as a Paragon.
Yep.
And you're the only reason he's king.
Yep.
So you kind of won out in the end.
Yeah, the shit back over there too. There's a flashy thingy. Go to the flashy thingy. I know what the flashy thingy is. What's the flashy thingy? Okay. That was weird. Yeah, we can get rid of that shit. We don't need it. No,
If you're going to use Iron Bull, he's already going to have something better than that.
Yep. Nope. I can tell you already, none of this shit. No, don't even bother checking. I can tell you right now. Although that last one might have been. Go back a second. Go to valuables. Go to Raider Hatchet. Yep. Get the Raider Hatchet back. Let's get better damage, which is all I care about at the moment. Get rid of that shit, we don't need that. Aggressive bow, we don't need that. Staff, we might want to check to see if it's better. I think it might be better than Solus has. Yep, it is. Hell yeah. It's definitely better. I don't care with the secondary ability. It does a hell of a lot more damage. Hey, you tossed his other weapon away. How dare you? Yeah, toss that fucking piece of shit. Alright, what armor do we got? Mercenary coat, that's kind of shit. Well, it kind of fits him a little bit better. No, go back to him. It's kind of fit him a little bit better. No, because we can... Look, go to Barrett, give him that, because it's better what he has.
We're keeping that because I know you want to give it to Sarah.
Although we could just give it to Cassandra and give what Cassandra's wearing.
No, Cassandra. It's got what Cassandra's wearing has better armor values.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
See.
Fair enough. Go to accessories. We got accessory.
Accessorize.
Yeah, we don't use that. Put that on. I don't even give a shit what it does. I don't even know what the fuck it does. Grenade belt we don't use. That we can give to,
Iron Ball.
yeah. What's his name? And sell all the shit we don't care about. They have enough to go to Val Royale, by the way.
Yeah. Do we go to Valerio?
Well, do we want to get Sarah?
You want Sarah, so we are going to
Yes,
Valerio.
we're going to Val Royale. Oh, that's shit.
Oh, it's Jerkface.
Butterface.
Die. Your kind better die. Shut your mouth, mate!
Since we're going to Valerio.
We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean exactly?
Back already, Judge. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you promised.
Of course. Back to your duties, all of you.
Now, of course, we're going to go talk to Cullen.
And tell Roderick he's a pile of shite.
Already. None of the junk side likes death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
You, and the clerics weren't important enough to be in the Concord.
Ah!
The revelation and its so-called herald of our past are clearly on.
What about the authority failed?
If that's what you want to say.
What do you want to say?
Why can't we work together, or we're not so terrible? Or the proper authority failed. So what do we say? I'm leaning towards either why can't we work together, or the proper authority failed.
I'm a proper authority failed, so let's put that. Do you agree?
Fine.
If the proper the conclave wouldn't even need me.
I blame the judge and exalt the murder. What just happened?
Restore order, here and now.
Order will never be restored so long as this rebellion is allowed to fester.
Investigate.
How widespread is the violence between Rangers and Templars? Impossible to say.
Your organization flouting the Church's authority will not help that mission.
Conclave destroyed, I imagine a war between mages and Templars. Interesting.
Remind me why Chancellor said that.
Knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs out of mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of expecting co-worker.
The mages and Templars are fighting, even though we don't know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Exactly why all history is left as a if you are innocent,
What? Did you know that?
Or will we have
The warden finds the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
You think nobody cares about the truth? We all agree justice is possible.
We grieve the herald address that is conveniently swept under a carpet.
He's right. They would very much use you as a scapegoat.
Yep. Return with good news. Hope the trip was worth it. Good luck keeping on it.
I'll return with good news.
I'll make sure they see reason in Valhalla.
Should we talk to Josephine?
Josephine, I don't think has anything to do. Well, actually, she might. She does.
May I have a moment?
This is what she does.
She does.
Ambassador?
I'd like to discuss plans.
Well, that was quick.
Yes.
Oh, it's something, but it's time someone made an honest man of me.
very amusing.
So would I.
Asking the bands of House Trevelyan to align themselves with us. What are your thoughts? Should we approach your family for their formal support of the Inquisition?
I'll do it.
Yes?
Yeah.
Well, they're very religious. Let's say I'll do it.
If that's what you want, I'll let it go like that. They'll respect the request if it comes from me.
I didn't get that option to say that. That flirty option. You can't begin the relationship with her until after you get to Skyhold, though.
Yeah. What do you mean you didn't get that option?
It didn't show up for me.
Did you say the right thing?
I believe so.
Alright, call us disorganized or our independence puzzle?
Our independence puzzles them.
Or leave just baffled free marchers governing themselves without an empress to hold their hands.
The peasant might get away with that himself. It's not someone of your stature. Speaking of which, I should thank you for your patience in visiting the world. The accommodations in Haven are surely enough for someone of your level.
But you like
Can't be what you're accustomed to, Master.
So, baby.
One adjusts. I suppose it helps take my mind from our surroundings. And the food, and the wildlife, and the lack of civilization for miles around. I lived here before we found Boris's ashes. Cannot imagine.
Is the isolation stay? Or I'm probably thinking.
I'm fine, thank you.
But,
Don't worry about me.
Haven's more than livable.
Really?
Let's talk to her again. Just small talk. Actually, give it to me.
you do it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they're not really investigator. Tell about yourself. What are you backing out of? Oh, yeah.
What business is locally is this?
We began as merchants. My ancestors founded our first trade fleet to remain. We once sent entire fleets across the waking sea.
But not anymore.
These days, our vessels are a touch more modest.
I'd say our families have met before.
Perhaps. Everyone of distinction in free marriages attends Lady Trevelyan's summer house.
Great Aunt Lucille always did love a party.
I don't recall seeing you attend them.
Alright. I was too
That
awkward?
was too awkward.
Alright. You want that one?
Well, it's either that or I enjoyed my freedom. She think it would sound better.
I was less than sterling company when I was young.
Modest in temper, bold indeed.
You know the Trevelyan family motto?
Hair is a passion of mine.
That's actually an awesome motto.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do before coming here?
I had the great honor of serving Antiva's crown as ambassador to Orlais. I'm also first in line to become the head of House Montieri, though my siblings attend to our mercantile affairs.
How strong are your past loyalties?
I would never have given up my position if I did not intend to fully commit to the Inquisition. We cannot fall back on our course. Antiva is as threatened as any country by the rebellions. If anything, the alliances are forged there may help our current cause.
Do you think the Inquisition will continue after we seal the breach?
People may turn to it for other things. Protection, counsel, justice. The Inquisition offered these ones to those in need.
Blah, 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 blah.
Did you believe I was saved by Augusta at the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I should much like to believe so, Your Worship. The miracles and rastafari so long ago.
So,
Someone keeps popping. People keep popping in and out again, or the same person keeps popping in and out.
Many already
yeah. So,
Let's speak later.
you've seen Josephine naked then, right?
Great.
I mean, obviously I can just look it up online, but
How do you and Liliana know each
how does she look?
Similar
Is she all tan?
I actually can't remember.
Leliana was quite
Man, I tell you, Sarah's pale as a fucking ghost.
What exactly do you mean when you say?
She has nice tracts of land.
Slow noise indicates one of the noble and powerful of the play. It's a rather light-hearted.
So does the female mage, or the female elf, while I'm at it. I like her tracts of land as well.
I have a feeling you and more than
What exactly is your job?
I may or may not have saved the video file.
We are in the wrong cause. Diplomacy is essential to our credibility.
Then you speak for the Inquisition in these matters.
Someone must foster goodwill on our behalf, as well as prevent controversy as news of us spreads.
How heavily are...
What'd you ask?
Make no mistake, every noble house, every throne is waiting to see what the Inquisition does next. Many are willing to pledge support if offers are made in just the right fashion. I intend to see that they are.
Tell me how you came to work for the Inquisition.
I've been considering leaving my post in Antiva for a new challenge when Leliana recruited me. There's such unrest in Thedas. The Inquisition seems a promising method to stop it.
How they got the name Thedas is so dumb.
How?
The Dragon Age setting.
What do you mean?
That's literally why it's called
Oh,
Thedas.
God. It's bad.
Yeah. Because that's what they used to call it when they were making the game and hadn't come up with the name for the world yet, and then bang.
It was before the death of the divine. The violence must be curbed before the seeds turn full-scale killing.
Absolutely agree.
I'm afraid history holds many examples of what will happen if it does.
Let's speak later.
To Val Royale.
Alright.
Which
Actually, let's talk to Leliana again, because I do want you to see that dialogue option.
what?
You'll see. And you know which one. And then have your response.
That's what they're talking about.
Reports of faith and demons keep coming. The people are terrified.
Also, Liliana's voice. There's another reason.
You will get them every time you hear it, don't you?
No, I know. I'm not like your ex with Crow.
Oh, yeah, that was big one, yeah.
What?
At least she does it more for Tatum than anything, though. Why do you care about nations?
Why do you want me to seek out the other mages? Why do you care?
I've known mages. Some of them are better people than me. And yet I'm free and they're not. It's not right.
See, that's essentially my view on the mages.
The Templars were established to protect the mages from people and the people from the mages.
They call you the left hand of the divine.
That's their sole purpose. The circles are an institute of learning.
What is the point of the Inquisition?
Justinia would have started the Inquisition if the Divine Conclave failed to restore peace. She hoped that with enough support, we could challenge the very tenets of the Chantry. She wanted the Chantry to treat the mages fairly. Sometimes
So at least Justinia had a backup plan if negotiations didn't work.
Hey,
if we're going to change it, why not change the whole thing? It's just a thought. None of this will be possible if we fail.
I'm sorry she didn't live to see the Inquisition.
let's join the party.
I could use the left hand of the divine on my side.
Every agent out in the world is my eyes, my ears, my blade. Wherever my people are, I am also. Coming with you, leaving my post, would blind and bound me. Do you see?
Yes, I do.
Yep. Sort of.
What
Maybe you should explain that to the people who will be watching this so they understand.
My house has enemies, and Justinia had more than most. I protected her. I watched, had an ear to every door. I identified threats, and I dealt with them.
Why didn't Justinia have so many enemies?
There were many who felt she was unfit to be divine. She had a past, a worldly life. And like many, she wasn't given to the Chantry as a child. She chose it, and somehow that made her unworthy. And because they thought she was unworthy, they wished her harm.
So, you were her spy master too.
I handled difficult situations that couldn't be resolved through more delicate methods.
I'd like to hear about Justinia. What was she like?
A mentor. Like me, she had secrets, made mistakes. It made her human. I think her followers responded to that.
How did you and Justinia meet?
I met her a long time ago, before she became divine. Before she was Justinia. When I met her, she was Mother Dorothea. I was at my lowest. And she saved me. No, wait. She hates it when I say that. I saved myself. She just showed me it was possible.
Who you were friends?
No, that's not.
That's not what we asked. You can be more than friends without being squeakies. You can be like, what's up? You're my brother.
So, to answer your question, yes, it was more than friendship.
We'll talk more later.
Tell me about yourself.
Let's talk about you. What did you do before you worked for the Divine?
I was a guard, an Asian spa for many years. For a time, I also served as a small chorister in Lothering. After the Blight, the Divine called on me to oversee her personal network.
Can you teach me to be a bard?
Being a guard is so much more than being a spy. It involves a keen understanding of politics, the ebb and flow of influence, the great game. The guards is an intricate dance where a smile can be sharper than any dagger. The best way to learn is to immerse yourself in it. Perhaps when it's all over, I teach you.
Bards tell tales. I bet you tell some good ones.
There are plenty of tales in the library. Perhaps you should look for them there.
I should leave with you.
We can always talk later. Yes?
You seem to know a great many people.
I have big friends. And on occasion enemies. It's unavoidable.
They say you spent some time in Lothering. Did you know the champion?
We spoke a few times. I seldom left the Chantry, and we never became more than casual acquaintances. I saw more of the whole twins. Bethany in particular. She would spend time in meditation at the Chantry, and she seemed to like my stories. The other one, the young man, he was a little surly. I did encounter the champion again later in Kirkwood. Those were terrible times.
Most people don't stop to realize that two happened at the same time as Origins.
Yeah.
And then the news coming out.
So technically, it's 10 years after 2 and
There
Origins.
were some in Ramayur who wanted the Divine to declare an exalted march on Kirkwood. Justina sent me there to see if that could be avoided, to gather evidence to calm those agitating for war. I guess it didn't matter in the end.
You have a history with the warden who ended the Blight, don't you?
I count her among my closest friends. She's probably the only person I trust completely. Haven't heard from her in some time. She just disappeared. I try not to think about what might have happened.
You seem to know Joseph quite well.
I met her a long time ago, but we didn't become good friends until years later. After the Blight happened, I'd just returned to Ramayur, and she welcomed me back by throwing a diplomatic ball. She was the Antiques ambassador at the time. The ball was... too many good additions. At midnight, Josie and I left to find a real party.
real party.
What if we could talk to Josie about that stuff?
But yes, I do like how she always calls her Josie. Because I like the small peek behind, like, you know what like I said.
The veil of... Oh yeah,
Stone Cold.
the side quests are done too. Well, the side... The
I
war quests are done, so we gotta get those done with too.
We're done with Hard in Hightown.
Have you had trouble?
Not at all. I will inform you if that
Oh, here they all are.
Build watchtowers first. Get Cullen to do the... So I told you... Oh no. Hold on, go back to Cullen. Cullen's faster. Let's do Cullen.
Alright.
Nope. Nope, yep, there we go.
let's see what we have.
Isn't there another one we missed? Oh, wait, there. Yeah, let's get this crap. Yeah, let's get this crap. You know we're gonna get the unicorn. Oh, we don't have enough power? What? I thought we had enough.
No, we need one more power.
Well, let's get that last power and then we might have the stream. Oh. It's your turn, isn't it?
No, we're over. I've been playing for over an hour.
Well, yeah, but then you handed it back to me periodically, remember?
I handed it back. Yeah, but I also played for a little over an hour.
Let us begin.
Extra cash again.
Let's see what we have.
Love how in Skyhold, once you get Morgan, Cassandra's no longer at the table. What? Yeah, once you get Morgan, Cassandra's no longer at the table.
Actually, no. We'll go to Val Royo, do that whole deal, and get Sarah, and then we'll end it.
Got it. Fair enough.
You have to make some storyline progress,
Yeah.
rather than just spinning our wheels all night.
Well, I mean, the slippery slope, so... Isn't that bad? Yeah. I got a gift for you.
I refuse your gift.
Merry Christmas. Look at Jacob. This will be really easy to do too, by the way.
I was always part.
I feel
So-
fat in this.
Other,
I feel so fat, man.
I do love one line from Sten. My favorite line from Sten, who, by the way, is one of the snarkiest people in the entire game if given half a chance.
Okay.
Unless you have high relations, when you go to Haven, he will challenge your leadership of the party. Because he seems you're not doing what a warden is supposed to do, which is go after the blight, right?
Yeah.
So, he asks you this question. Do you intend to keep going north until it becomes south and then attack the attack the blight from behind? And attack the blight from the rear? And one of the responses you can give to him, which is one of the few responses which will gain approval because he really likes it when you snark back, is he'll never see this coming. Now, you gotta love that line though. Do you intend to keep going north until it becomes south?
Here's one for you.
What?
Did you know that the
what?
Let me do this fight. Did you know? So you know how 2 takes place in the Free Marches?
Yeah.
Where's your character from?
The Free Marches.
Where's Hawk originally from?
Lothering.
Which is?
In Ferelden.
Yeah, and where did the first game take place?
Ferelden.
Did you know about that part?
I did. But I also... you know what happens to Sten after the game, right?
Doesn't he die?
Nope, he becomes the Aeroshock.
Oh, so basically you killed him.
Nope. He's the guy he replaces the guy you killed in 2. That's why the fans have started calling him Stenoshock. And of course, Sten isn't actually his name. It's his title. Or it's his rank.
He was digging out his stuff. The fools wouldn't tell a shuttle from a major staff. Had to be safe. Rebels everywhere attacking by surprise. Sick bastards. They took the ring I gave them on our wedding day in case it was...
We gotta remember these are Rebel Templars, those douchebags.
I think both the rebels and the Rebel Templars and the Apostates are pretty much
dickweeds. I
do love the best argument.
The Redcliffe rebel mages or the douchebags who are beating the shit out of right now?
The people you're beating the crap out of, the Apostates that you're beating the crap out of. But I will say this: the best argument for why the Mage Rebellion was a bad idea comes from Vivian. Where she basically says, yes, they point, but by doing what they did when they did, they made it look like they were supporting a terrorist. Basically, by voting for independence when they did, they made it look like they were supporting Anders' actions, which cost them a lot of...
Did you know Wynn voted against independence?
I did not.
You know what? How she died?
How?
She died defending a Templar. From Templars. Her son fell in love with a Templar. So they all went to Justinia.
How did you find that out?
Wikipedia.
I didn't even know Wynn was dead.
Yep, she does.
The one person from 2 who I really wish would come back, and I'm really saddened did not return in this game, Ogren.
I don't remember him being in 2.
He wasn't in 2, but he was in... No, I mean from Origins.
So yeah, he's from Origins.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know what Ogren was doing at the time.
He joined the Warden.
Yeah, I know he joined the Wardens. Oh yeah, I think he was put in charge of something. No, I think he was put in charge of Vigil's Keep after the hero Ferelden left. I think that's
Well, the hero of Ferelden is commander of the Grey now. In Ferelden.
Yeah.
I think you have the 4 power now.
I think I do too.
You do.
To Val Royale!
Yes, to Val Royale. But,
I've not done the Templar thing yet, so, yeah. It's supposed to, apparently they're supposed to...
I haven't done the Templar thing yet either, but I've only done 1 playthrough.
Well, I'm doing a Templar thing on my Dwarven playthrough, I want to say. I know my Dwarven, I don't know on my human one yet. But my Dwarf is a rogue. He's roguey.
I always thought dwarves made better two-handed people.
You'd think that, but when you actually get down to the fact that the two-handed weapons are larger than they are... No, I'm not joking. It literally is larger than he is.
But remember, dwarves in fantasy settings are typically stronger than humans, or at least as strong as humans.
The weapon clips to the ground. I'm not kidding. It clips through the ground. Now, as funny as that is to see the first time, it gets really annoying.
I also like what Ogren says to you before you says to you if you tell him to be one of the ones holding the line and don't bring him with you at the end.
Huh.
Where he recites like a verse or something, and then ends it with, "As one of the blighters, I sodding salute you. Let's show them our hearts, and then we'll show them theirs." You gotta love that line.
Yeah, everybody at the keep dies if you don't upgrade it fully.
I know, everyone at the keep in Awakening dies if you don't fully upgrade the keep.
You know how certain people die?
How?
The one mage, the Dalish elf, who looks for his sister, gets crushed under a bunch of rocks, so they never find the body. Oh!
To Val Royale we go, to Val Royale we go, high on the Dario, to Val Royale we go.
Hey!
Hey, that actually rhymes too.
At the moment, the champion is and we should ignore the danger to the head. Let's ask that.
This is a terrible plan? Yes?
Yeah.
You want me to walk into a pit of vipers and you ask me that?
They're not vipers just because they don't.
I will go with you.
That's actually funny.
Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to pull the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
And no, I'm not going to subject you to more of the Red Letter Media review today.
Nope. Nothing's pop. Hi.
Just a guess seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Beric.
Maybe they don't like my beard.
My Lord Harold.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do then.
Does she have a shovel?
I don't know. I do say that the Templar guy. This is
From us?
We expected them, or they protect them from me?
we expected this.
Yeah, I know.
We knew you needed some kind of connection.
But I didn't expect the Templars to make an appearance.
The people may just be assuming what the Templars will do. I've heard of no concrete plans.
You think the orders return to the fold, maybe? To deal with the substance?
I know. I can't imagine coming to the Chantry's defense. Not on orders, Colonel.
Talk to the Templars? Sounds like trouble?
Sounds like trouble.
So the potential for trouble has increased twofold.
Perhaps. Return to someone who needs to inform.
As you say, my lord.
Yes, I will say this, the guy who's in charge of the Templars, at least in this appearance...
Mathematics remorse. That needed a little bit of work.
What?
Yes, that's suddenly way too much. You know who's doing it, right?
Who's doing what?
All those scratches. There's rumors that it's actually Sarah doing it. About his unfortunate. He's bald. And the last one.
Explain headaches.
Unrelated to headaches.
Anyway, we're going to... Yeah, the Lord Seeker is kind of a jerk face.
Oh no.
Good people of Valhalla, here, together, we mourn
Oh, here we go.
the naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, one no more. Behold, the so-called terror of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved Batman. We say this is a false prophet, no servant of anything beyond his selfish greed.
We're all right in the Herald. Let's talk peacefully. Have we got enemy stopped us now?
Let's talk peacefully. You should try to diffuse the situation, not
We
escalate.
came here simply to talk. This is what you do. I implore you, let us sit down together to deal with the real threat.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be saved once more.
No.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
How dare you? Supposed to be impressed.
What's the one at the bottom?
Save me the trouble not here first then. Supposed to be impressed.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
That's why you're supposed to impress me? On the contrary, it wasn't for you at all.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Dick.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement, raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet, you should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear.
And that's not suspicious
If you
at
care to
all.
appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
You refuse the Herald?
Help us close the breach.
Well, I don't know if that's gonna work anyway.
Yeah, but let's keep our eyes on the goal here.
What we truly need is an alliance that seals the breach.
Oh, the breach is indeed a threat. But you certainly have no power to do anything about it.
But Lord Seeker, what if he really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royo is unworthy of our protection. We march.
The guy effectively just single-handed turned everybody against the Templars. Again.
Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
How well do you know him?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
So much for Templar help?
Yeah, so much for Templar help.
Doesn't look like it'll be Templar after all.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Excuse me, but is what they're saying real? The Inquisition's going to fix the hole in the sky.
That's the plan?
That's the plan.
Going to give it a try.
No one is doing it. Chantry's useless, Templars, Andraste. I never thought they'd abandon us. Listen, your camp will need food. I have contacts. We'll have deliveries there in days.
You want to help the Inquisition?
Never been part of something this big before, but if your Inquisition's going to seal the sky, I want to help.
Sandra?
What do you think, son?
I think the woman is asking you, and not me.
Well, he is.
The Herald of Andraste. Yes, I understand. Haven is a mess, but we won't turn away anyone willing to help. Invite her if you please.
Very good, Haven.
Head to Haven. We need you.
I don't know from that, but it would be nice to see. Thank you.
I think we should get an agent, do we?
Yes. Now we want to...
What's
Get that.
An arrow with a message.
Just not gonna lie. Humana.
Mm-hmm. I know, you want to squeaky her so bad, but it ain't gonna happen in this file. I gave you the option to allow it to happen, and you said no.
Didn't you say no?
No, I didn't. I never turned it down. You broke the chant? Oh, he's a chant? Say that. You broke the chant?
Well, because it pisses people off.
What do you mean?
I'll show you.
What do you mean? The chant?
The chant of life is the honor of the maker. They are the only word that the faithful shall hear from my lips. But I can't. Divine is dead. Our Templars gone. The maker's silence is deafening. What hope have we?
The blessings of Andraste are not lost to us. We've been made flesh.
Blasphemy of a fool who claims to be sent by our holy bride.
Maker, put out my eyes. I would rather blindness to this growing dark.
Guess he doesn't like me. Oh well.
Off to see.
Off to see Sarah. Wonderful world of Sarah.
Also, I'm pretty sure this is where we get Vivian. Let's talk to her too. See if she's okay. Even if she was just announcing.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mother. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand. Do not do it yourself. Now we have been shown up by our Templars, in front of everyone. And my fellow clerics are scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me once. Do you truly believe you are the Maker's chosen?
I do, yes.
I do believe it. You have a better explanation.
So the are they true? I am left to question all I have been told. I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans to come.
Investigate.
Really, we're going to do all this crap that we don't really care about. That's nothing. It's not going to change nothing.
Good point.
The Chantry made a big mistake, and now it's paying the price.
We are only trying to find our way. To guide us now with our faith.
That's not enough.
When is it ever enough? What is the nature of faith?
She's got a point.
Mm-hmm. She does. I'm fairly certain that this is also where you get Vivian.
Yep.
Must be something here. Let's look around.
So let's get Vivian while we're here too.
They don't get her here. You have to go to the world map to do it. Yep, I'm gonna talk to you back.
So who do you prefer, Vivian or Solus?
Honestly, right now, I hate Vivian.
Why?
I just hate Vivian.
We maintain an Inquisition presence on Commander Cullen's orders. This has been received as you might expect.
Do we?
Up, 2, 3, 4, left, 2, 3, 4, left, 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 right, left.
Where are we going?
On the corner. We'll do Vivian first.
If I might have a moment of your time.
That's the other reason I like the mages. They present much more.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of
The Mage Rebellion.
Is Is it not dangerous to leave?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the feeble herald of Andros.
You know who else Fiona? You know who Fiona is as well.
No.
Perhaps my
She's Alistair's mother.
Really?
Yeah. It's heavily implied that's Alistair's mother.
I'm surprised the leader of
Look
your
that up.
region wasn't at the contour.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you know. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
So you think the Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses. If he's concerned about them at all, you heard him. You think he wouldn't happily kill the Divine to turn people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
Will you help us?
Does that mean the mages will help us?
We are willing to discuss it with the Inquisition at least. Consider this an invitation to Red Death. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you then. Au revoir, my Lord.
See, at that point, I'm kind of fishy.
Come. Let us return to you.
Let's not and say we did, because, you know.
With Vivian and Sarah. And then
Mostly Sarah. And then we'll go back to Haven to discuss things.
And then we'll end the stream.
Yep.
We've already been going for a long time.
Yep.
It's too bad. It is too bad that tomorrow is the only day. Today is the only day you have off.
Yep. It's the cost of working a full-time job.
Lord Trevelyan of Ostos, representing the Inquisition.
A pleasure, sir. We so rarely have a chance to meet anyone new. It is always the same crowd at these parties. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for du Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
Investigate.
Investigate.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andresta herself delivered you from the fate.
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by first enchanter Vivian.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivian.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
I've heard very little about Duke Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the civil war. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
You heard about me? Yes, yes?
That or do you like everything they've told you as fact?
Oh, no. Yes, go this way.
Everything you've heard?
The Inquisition should attend more of these parties.
The Inquisition. What a lot of shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
What's it say?
Justice for the Divine. Story beast. What's your point? What's you doing? What do we do? This is a holy call.
Restoring peace.
The Inquisition is working to restore peace and order in Theta.
Here comes the assassin.
restoring peace within our power. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a man of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear mother, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lord, you're the ruling party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with these foolish men?
Let him go.
Yeah.
One of these days I'm gonna have him get killed.
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. You'll be more careful. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first enchanter of Monsignor, and enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Do we want to do the whole investigation thing on this?
Yes.
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont-de-Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it will be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
A pleasure to meet you.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Should I?
You can if you want, unless that stops the investigation.
Are you devout? What's your opinion of the Chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late divine Justinia V. The Chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas and looks after its most vulnerable. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
You are aware that the Chantry hasn't sanctioned this Inquisition.
The Chantry is leaderless. They're in no position to officially sanction anything. Besides, my dear, if there is one virtue the Chant of Light teaches us, it is forgiveness. Once the Inquisition has sealed the breach, I'm sure the new divine will not care in the slightest about official permission.
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
So you're in favor of returning the mages to the Circle?
Where else can mages safely learn to master their talents? We need an institution to protect and nurture magic. Maker knows, magic will find neither on its own.
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small hand. Will that do?
I think we done all the investigating, so why not?
Does that mean you'll be aiding the Inquisition from the Imperial Palace?
Ordinarily, I would be happy to serve as liaison to the court, but these are not ordinary times. The veil has been ripped apart and there is a hole in the sky. It is now the duty of every mage to work towards sealing the breach. And so I will join the Inquisition on the field of battle.
Is your interest in the Inquisition, Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming? It's professional, of course.
Alright, let's recruit her in. Let's move on.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivian.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
Why do you prefer Solus over Vivian?
Because Vivian pisses me off sometimes.
It's just because you want to squeaky her in camp.
To Vivian?
Yes.
I don't want to squeaky her. You seen what she looks like without that helmet on? Women who choose to do that for no other purpose than they think it makes them look good pisses me off. Not the ones who are forced to. The ones who choose to do it for no other reason than they want to do it. For their own personal gain. Plus she has shit equipment. Yeah, we should have to pay attention to what we're tossing out.
What?
Because even if we're going to only not use certain people, we still have to equip everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta be careful what we get rid of. Tullis, get your face out of my face.
No.
Solus, shut up, bitch. Yep. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes. I swear, I don't think there's any path in Varric's tree that helps him other than the archery tree.
That's not true. Still.
Yeah.
If you know how to have them do it correctly. No. They have much more important use for that. And the very next one we do, we have to do that one because it prompts us cooldown down.
Should have given yourself some flame magic.
What? No. Don't need it yet.
What did he say?
You know, I know who I work for at least. I didn't even get a chance to get over there and kill anything, man. I love how many people don't actually know how to actually hold a sword and shield. This game does it right.
What?
Shield in front, sword up, angled on top.
It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is that?
Ugh.
Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve.
Just say what?
Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face.
Now you see why I love Sarah.
Yeah.
Let's see you're kind of blame breaking. All
Ouch.
that talk and then you just burst it. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thing.
Yes.
Yes, I'm the Herald. Who are you?
Say I'm the Herald Maltrust. But who are you? What's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from manners. My people just said the Inquisition. Just look at him.
People? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Why did you take their weapons?
Why did you take their weapons? Because no breaches.
After operating them too, by the way. As funny as that sounds.
Well, because they're not wearing any armor on their legs.
Or pants, for that matter.
Friends really good with that. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
Real introduction?
Yes.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. It's like this. I sent you a note full of hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwood. There were 3 in Starkwood, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends...
There's gotta be a reference to 2 somewhere in there.
So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus Aaron.
Spies? Soldiers? Spies?
Spies.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. Then you've got friends and spies. Like this is it. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets. And what gave him up?
You didn't get that?
Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark or hidden. You don't listen down here too. You risk your breaches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
Investigate?
Yes.
Back there, you wanted to know if I glow. Why?
That's what you do, isn't it? You walked out of somewhere and now you glow. Andraste's herald. True or not, it seemed like the easiest way to know it was you.
True or not?
Well, that's what they say and all. Look, don't get ahead yet. I want to help this... whatever it is. Inquisition.
Investigate.
Sounds pretty criminal.
Yeah. Say that.
You sound like a thief who acts out petty revenge fantasies. And that might be bad.
Oh, right. You want to pop that guy up so I can say my sorries?
That's why I did that.
We find someone not so bad. Maybe he'll end up not so dead. Good enough?
But you didn't know him?
Mm-hmm.
You say that like it's obvious. You didn't know him.
I knew about him.
That's just rumor.
Look, I'd have been fine stripping his guards and nicking his stuff. Turns out he deserved worse. Or was him trying to kill you a good thing? Are you the baddie? Didn't think so.
She got a point.
Mm-hmm.
So who are your friends at Red Jenny? You must know them.
Oh, it's not hard to understand if you're not trying to waste your day on it. Someone little always hits someone big. And unless you don't eat, sleep, or piss, you're never far from someone little. Doesn't always work out, but a lot of people hate this guy. Someone got a laugh, someone got even, someone got paid. And someone has to have it explained to them that free time is good.
Yes, join for now.
All right, sis. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to lie. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have mercy, by the way.
She's really liking... She's really liking that she did that.
This will be grand.
I still like how you ask her, why didn't you take her weapon? And her answer is simply to say, because no breaches.
By the way, too many breaches.
What? Too many breaches? Wow. That is good.
This is it. I'll get rid of that shite.
Why didn't you take their weapons?
Alright, we're gonna head back to Haven for a little bit of rest, and then we're going to end the stream.
Yes, we are.
So, there we go, Haven.
What? It said in hushed whispers there.
You have no idea what I just said, did you?
No.
I said, where's the cake? I want my cake. Where's my cake? Really honest, no, you can go, goddammit. As we pop up back into the Haven. Wait, hold on. It's not a save. I want to make sure the save saves. Look at the spinny dock go round and round. Save over that. Here I stand before you all.
We spent an hour in Valoria.
I know, it was weird. This is gonna end it for today.
Bye.
We'll see you next time.
Yes.
In Status. Bye.